Alright, let's unpack the meaning behind the movie Sinners so you can explain it to someone else. Think of it as a layered story where different elements work together to convey some pretty profound ideas. First off, you need to understand that the setting itself is significant. The juke joint, the central location, isn't just any building. It's built on the site of an old sawmill, a place where violence against Black people likely occurred. This immediately tells us that the historical trauma of the past is a key element. It's not just a backdrop, it literally haunts the present, symbolized by the supernatural threat of the vampires. Those scars you see on Sammy's face at the beginning and end, they're a visual reminder of this deep-seated historical pain. Now let's talk about those vampires. They aren't just your typical bloodsuckers. Think of them as a metaphor for white colonizers and cultural appropriators. The leader, Remick, who is Irish, embodies this idea. He and his kind are trying to drain and control Black culture, especially their music. His obsession with Sammy's musical talent, which seems to connect across time and to the spirit world, represents the exploitation of Black creativity by outsiders. It's like they're trying to suck the lifeblood out of something that isn't theirs. That brings us to the power and importance of Black music in the film. Blues music isn't just entertainment here, it's a powerful force. It links generations, calls upon spirits, and carries the weight of Black history, the pain, the joy, the resilience. Sammy's music is both a source of strength and identity for her community, but it also makes her a target for those who want to exploit it. The film seems to be saying that while Black culture is a source of immense power, it can also attract unwanted attention from those who seek to take it for themselves. There's also this interesting idea around assimilation and the false promise of escape. The offer of becoming a vampire is presented as a kind of twisted freedom, a way to escape the brutal realities of racial oppression in the Jim Crow South. It's a temptation, offering power and even immortality. However, the film critiques this idea. It suggests that true freedom isn't found in trying to become like your oppressors or in seeking an unnatural escape, but rather in embracing your own cultural identity and resisting those who want to control or exploit it. Finally, the movie plays with the traditional ideas of good versus evil and what it truly means to be a sinner. It challenges conventional religious notions. The film seems to argue that the real sinners aren't necessarily those who are traditionally labeled as such, but rather the oppressors themselves. True morality in this context lies in actively fighting against injustice. Even the role of organized religion is questioned, hinting that it might sometimes be complicit in maintaining oppressive systems, while a more personal, culturally grounded spirituality offers a stronger path to resistance. The idea of letting the devil in becomes a conscious choice, and the film suggests that real liberation comes from rejecting external forces of oppression and forging your own path. So, when you explain Sinners to someone, emphasize these interconnected ideas, the haunting legacy of historical trauma, cultural appropriation as a form of vampirism, the vital role of Black music as a source of power and identity, the deceptive allure of assimilation, and the redefinition of good and evil in the face of oppression. It's a horror film, yes, but it uses those genre elements to explore some very real and important issues.